When you or your loved one is injured in a car or slip and fall accident, one of the most important decisions you're going to make is the lawyer that you hire. At Alam Law, we take pride in the fact that every person who calls for a free consultation speaks to one of our personal lawyers, not just a legal assistant or agent. Call Alam Law at 416-625-2636 for a free consultation. And remember, you do not pay anything unless I win your case.
Hi viewers, it's time to tag you another episode of Tag Time. Today I'm going to bring you Lovebirds 2016's Valentine Night's singer, Miss Shyamala and Vikas. Welcome to my show.
Thank you.
Lovebirds is going to be held on 6th of February for their final episode. How do you guys ended up being the part of the team?
One fine evening, I got a phone call from Mr. Tahir Khan, and he explained to me what the whole show was, what the project was, and I got very excited because it targeted the multiculturalism of Toronto, and I loved the whole concept, and I thought, I really want to be a part of it, so that's how I got into it.
What is your take, Shyamala, on that?
I'm really excited that I'm part of this event. It is an amazing event that's taking place, and I was really excited when Tahirji called me. And same thing, like Vikas mentioned, it's a multicultural thing that's happening, and what better can we do for a Valentine event, right? Rather than having a musical evening.
Before we proceed further, I would like viewers to see a little shot of Mr. Vikas' performance. Let's see a clip.
क्या हंसी मोड़ पर आ गई जिंदगानी कि हकीकत न बन जाए मेरी कहानी जब आहें भरे ये ठंडी पवन सीने में सुलग उठती है अगन तुझे देख के कहता है मेरा मन कहीं आज किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए कहीं आज किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए ए गुल बदन फूलों की महक कांटों की चुभन तुझे देख के कहता है मेरा मन कहीं आज किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए कहीं आज किसी से मोहब्बत ना हो जाए
I hope you like the song, what he has sung on there. So, Mr. Vikas, I would like to know your music journey. So, how you started it, why you started it, and what do you see in it?
I've been singing since childhood, so music is something that runs in my family. My father is also a musician, but when I came here, my father suggested that when I came here I was only 18, so I wanted to pursue my higher education and study. So he said that part time क्यों jobs करनी है तुमने Subway और Burger King वगैरह में, तो why don't you start doing shows, you will also make good money and it's an easy job and you'll make more money. So ये तो अच्छा idea है. तो हमने फिर album बनाया when I was 18, and that's how I started doing shows, and that's how the journey took off.
What about you, Shyamala?
I'm basically classically trained. I've been learning music since I was like 3 years old. My journey with the music, like I come from a musical family, so it's more like music is a passion, right? Like it is more like breathing like fresh air. You need music every day. So for me, that is my inspiration. That is what keeps me more active and more happy. So I've been performing ever since I came here to Canada. So it's been like 17 years now, and I've performed so many shows with Vikas. It is It's
million
more about
shows.
enjoying.
Yeah.
Enjoying.
Viewers, before we proceed further, I would like you to see a clip of her performance also.
आगे आगे पीछे पीछे आजा यारा let's start घर पे गुलारे रात करा up down इतनी की है बात वो बंदा ही क्या है जो नाचे न गाए वो तुम्हें तू हर सामने एक डांस पे चाल पर ओ सोनिया डांस पे चाल पर वो बलिए
Shyamala, as we come back, I would like to know your guru, because when you're trained, you do something with passion. You need certain grounds to go and follow, and then when artist grows by itself, then they have their own standing for that. So how would you like to our viewers to share with you your journey towards it?
Absolutely. My guru, I've learned classical Carnatic music when I was a child, and I learned for like 14-15 years. I continued with my training. She's Shanta Venkatraman in Bombay, and then I also learned Hindustani classical, and I'm continuing now. I'm starting to learn from Delhi Muthukumar, who is a very well-known classical trainer, and I'm also learning Hindustani vocal from Hemang Mehta, who is Pandit Jasraj Ji's student.
Mm-hmm. So what are your goals towards it? Are you going to professionally do something more towards it? Like most of the people who are into it, they open a school, academy or something. What's your take on that?
I do teach Carnatic music, so I have around 10-15 students who come to me for classical training. I'm doing quite a bit of recording now. I've done few albums for Tamil movies, and I've done playback for a Tamil movie. So,
So coming back to you, are you planning to go further exceed in it, taking it seriously as a very serious profession, or you want to keep it splitted as you are doing right now?
I mean, I have not thought of making it as a one-line profession seriously. I'm engaged in multiple streams, but when I do it very, very seriously. So in terms of forthcoming projects, I'm working on a few of my own singles, and we're planning a tour in Trinidad and Tobago. So we have started to do some recordings for the radio play for the Caribbean. So yeah, some of the future projects.
So let's come back to Lovebirds. So the idea of Lovebirds, as it is speaking loud by its name. It's all about the couples, and so what is your experience, Shyamala? How would you express yourself? What are your findings, and how you see that these kind of things are important to have in here?
like, are you talking about the event happening?
Yes, event and the way they are conducting the event and your participation in that.
I've done quite a bit of Valentine shows, but this one is very unique because you're having like English and you have dance items, and it is really, Valentine is all about love and giving. Love not only with your partner, it is about everybody, right? Like, and this show especially, I am really excited because it is all about love, and music is all about love. What more can you tell?
Yeah. So what is your experience singing for Lovebirds?
Well, I'm looking forward to that experience. I think it's going to be great. We have started to work on few songs, and I mean, I think people should probably just come directly to the show and really see what the song selection is going to be. But it's something very eclectic, very different. We're going to span genres from 60s to 70s to 2015. So I'm really looking forward to it.
So I would like both of you to have a little bit of singing, live singing, so that we can see that how talentedly beautiful people you are. So one after another, whoever would like to go first, please.
Are we doing a duet or are we doing solo?
Solo karte hain.
Solo karte hain. Chaliye. I can do something.
Sure.
मैं रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी. मैं रंग शरबतों का, तू मीठे घाट का पानी. मुझे खुद में घोल दे तो Mere yaar baki ka gana, please. It's gonna happen on February 6th on the Birdie Banquet Hall, Valentine's show, Love Burst 2016. Please come and join us.
जी शामिला, अब आपकी भी खूबसूरत सी आवाज़ में थोड़ी सी शमूलियत ज़रूरी है.
Okay. पास आए कि हम नहीं आएंगे बार बार, बाहें गले में डाल के हम रोले ज़ार ज़ार, आँखों से फिर ये प्यार की बरसात हो न हो, शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो.
Very nice. Indeed, you both sing really well. So, Shyamala, how you became the part of this event?
So I had performed earlier in one of the earlier shows, and I had met Tahir ji over at that show, and he had this amazing idea about an event that he wanted to organize. So we started talking about it, and when Tahir ji came up with what exactly was the plan, he called me, and it was exciting. And when he said it would be Vikas and myself, it was even more thrilling.
So, I would like to know the role of both of you. What is your role in this whole big event?
I think the role is just to be able to go on stage and entertain people, sing our hearts out, and sing from our heart, and just enjoy it and have fun. The whole idea is that we have fun, and while we're having fun, you guys can have fun, the audiences can have fun. So when they invest in that ticket, they can go home and remember that evening for the rest of their lives.
So, what is your stage experience so far? How long have you been performing for these kind of things, both of you?
Wow. I have been performing for past 17 years here in Canada, but back home as well, I have been performing quite a bit, and I perform in radio. I'm a radio artist basically, and we have been doing. Yeah, both of us have been doing it for quite some time now.
Yeah, I mean, same, about 17, 18 years. I used to do shows even in Delhi, Mumbai before, but it was never seriously, as I said, is because to escape the part-time jobs at Subways is why was the main reason why I started doing shows, and then you realize that this is amazing, this is what you'd want to do.
So, when you express yourself and you say that if I'm given a chance to do something in life, what would I pick? So, what will be your take on that?
I would do exactly what I'm doing today.
And how about you, Shyamala?
I would like to be in playback because there are so much opportunities back home. So I would like to go back home to India and do some. I have already sung in a couple of movies, so I would like to pursue that as my career.
So, since it's a very broader Canadian perspective where we are living right now, and this Lovebird Valentine nights is going to be a very very unique but very beautiful event. So I would like you guys to, is there any message, is there any productivity you see through these kind of events which helps the community to grow? What is your take on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the fact Toronto obviously is the most multicultural city in the world, and considering that the global conditions that we live in, I think it's great that we have this platform where we can garner people from different communities, different cultures to come together and celebrate and do music. I think this is a nice seed that we're sowing for a better community for future.
Mm-hmm. So, Shyamala, what is your experience in back home and now in here? How would you compare, and what are your findings regarding the performing art you're performing?
I don't think I can compare because they are not like apples to apples that I can compare here, right? Back home, yes, you do have a lot of opportunity, but there is a lot of competition as well. Similarly, here, when we come here, there are a lot of singers over there, but when you're looking for quality and the professionalism, I find that we have a lot of venue over here where we can platform and we can show our talent. We can project our talent because there's so many shows happening every weekend, and we travel so much. Like we travel to US, we travel to Caribbean, like we do so many shows. I think, but here, Toronto, I think it's the heart of any place that I've performed. This is the most happening.
Yeah, when it comes
place.
to music, I probably would agree. I think in North America, definitely Toronto is very high on music.
Oh, yeah.
all
So
kinds.
what the music itself is a very evoluting thing. Right now it's very competitive and very difficult area. So how are your findings regarding that? Where do you see in future we are heading towards?
That's, I cannot really put a finger on it because, as you rightfully said, we live in an age that's evolving on a daily basis. You cannot really, there's no strict fixed pattern कि भाई ये fashion है and that's how it's going to go. Things are changing on a daily basis, and I think I'm glad it's a great, we live in a great time that things are changing on a daily basis because it gives artists opportunity to express themselves in unique and different ways. So I think this whole amalgamation of creativity is in itself going to become a trend, which it is.
Absolutely, and I completely agree with
Yeah.
Vikas. And you know, and as what Vikas had mentioned before, it's a multicultural community here, right? So when I go to an event or any event that, for that matter, right, it is not just that you will see one particular sect of people. Like you will find Canadians here, like, and you will find people who speak Hindi, Punjabi, Gujarati, Tamil. Like everyone's coming together. I've done shows where I've performed both in Tamil and in Hindi, and you know, it is like a multicultural. It is very unique. Sect that we have here. You can't find it everywhere. When you go back home, it would either be in Hindi or will be in Tamil. So here you find like you sing every single language
Everywhere.
that you can.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time and sharing your views.
Thank
Any
you.
messages you want to convey to the viewers regarding Lovebird Valentine nights through our program?
Absolutely. Everyone, make sure you buy your ticket. Come to Verdi Banquet Hall, February 6th. We will be waiting for you. We would sing our hearts out, and we are looking forward to seeing everyone over there.
I agree. I resonate with the exact
Do-
same emotion.
Do we have any a phone number or any contact where we can have the tickets or anything?
Sure, the flyers are all over in Facebook, and I can
think-
definitely read out for you if you want.
Here we are.
Please do the honors.
This is the flyer we have, and this is Lovebird's night, Valentine nights, and that's about it. We will further discuss about the details of the info, and we will talk about it. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you very
being
much
with us.
for the
Thank you.
opportunity. Appreciate it.
Viewers, Canada, no doubt, is a very diverse country. It gives opportunities, and it really makes us integrated towards each other. By integrating, we learn, and by learning, we participate and we become more productive citizens. Lovebird Nights is a very small way of showing that love is humanity, and it is all about engaging to each other and caring for each other. With these words, thank you very much for watching.
#1 multicultural channel. This is TAG TV.